And welcome back to a part of Metroid that is super spooky, that there's a hole in the ground right next to this E-Tank. Watch.
It is most certainly
on my legs.
It is most certainly a numbered part of the Metroid series.
You broke your legs
between 1 and 10.
You broke your
legs. You spoiled how many parts this Let's Play is going to be.
I'm pretty sure anyone who's watching this part can figure out that there's not a whole hell of a lot to do after I kill Ridley Scott.
But still, Landon, like, you just took some of the spook out of when will the Let's Play end.
It ends right now.
Or did I?
Guys, Momo is here.
Momo! It's Momo-chan!
What?
I don't know either.
Ow.
Oh boy, more missiles that we definitely need.
Yeah, we do.
I was being serious. See, I was being serious, but my tone was sarcastic because I was thinking of the E-Tanks, which we definitely do not need. Because we've hit the E-Tank cap.
When you get all 250 missiles, they all combine into one missile and basically are strong enough to destroy the whole planet.
No. With all of the missiles, you make an explosive robot
Momo,
that fights on your side.
Momo, you just rubbed your face on my hand, and I can smell your breath from, like, 3 feet away.
Delicious.
How about a mint?
You're gonna give your cat a mint.
I need to give her one of those fucking dog bones that, like, freshens their breath.
They have cat versions of that.
Do they? I should buy her one of those.
They should.
What, does she have smelly breath?
That one took a few hits to kill.
Sometimes the different color means they have different amounts of HP.
I'm actually amazed my dog doesn't have such bad fucking breath, considering she sometimes eats her own shit.
So does my dog.
Don't we all just eat our own shit in the end?
Yeah. I mean, it's our own shit before it comes out. So technically, yes.
Spoiler alert, this part was another re-record, so I'm going to mention, I forget if it was the original recording of this or if it was a different part, but this song sounds a lot like the Fortress theme from the first Mario Brothers. I mean, it's almost like this game is made by the same company.
No way.
No, I'm pretty sure this game was made by Sony.
Yeah, this is a Sony-made game.
Sony? All they make are Walkmen and TVs. Why would they make a video game? Am I right?
Jack suddenly thinks he was...
Welcome back to the year 1986.
Yeah, Jack suddenly thinks he was born in the 80s now.
Like the company that makes my cassette player is going to make a video game.
We'll chalk that up with the Philips CDI. Can't wait to pre-order that one.
Yeah.
Landon, there was no such things as pre-orders back then.
Shut up. I can't wait to invent the idea of pre-ordering.
They had a thing called layaway. Remember that? I remember layaway.
Did pre-orders really not exist back then? Because I know, like, they don't exist in, like, the traditional sense of, like, putting down $5 on a game to, like, you know, like, have a guaranteed copy the day it comes out. But, like, there are, like, you know, at the store that I used to work at, we had, like, for specific games, we would have, like, cards that we would sell that, like, cost $1. And it was basically, like, you bring it in, like, the day the game comes out, and you would get a copy of it. So I wonder if, like, any store had, like, something similar to that. back in the 80s.
If pre-orders were tracked back then, it was probably some fucking backwards-ass way of doing it.
Like on a piece
It
of
probably.
paper.
I was gonna say it probably had something to the effect of what Jack said, where you actually had to have physical proof that you have the ability to ensure yourself a copy of whatever you're quote-unquote pre-ordering.
And they would like keep,
Like a receipt paper?
Basically.
and they would like keep track of how many of those cards they need to sell, so that they know how many copies they need to hold. I can see that.
Like in a database?
No, like, I mean in the 80s. Did they even have databases in the 80s?
They had calculators.
I guess so. But like, never mind.
Plus, on top of that, gaming wasn't so serious back then, so nobody really cared.
I just thought of like
Like
the
the
angry.
internet?
I just thought of the Angry Video Game Nerds theme song, but with the lyrics altered to a talk about like the cards that you mentioned.
What?
Like,
I don't know. I just thought of the line to play the shitty games that suck ass, but instead it was to sell the shitty cards that suck ass.
you know what sucks ass?
These balls.
The Norfair.
Oh,
The song gets a little annoying after a while.
is it really any
Fuck
worse
these
than some of
balls.
the dungeon themes in Zelda? Or at least in the first one?
That's a good question, actually.
Boop.
Oh.
Okay.
A dramatic pause.
Yeah, what was that pause?
Who knows?
It's like, do I want to shoot it with my beam, or do I want to shoot it with a missile?
Do I want to open this door, or do I want to open this door?
The Prime games nerfed the shit out of the wave beam. It no longer goes through walls.
Yo, what the fuck, Prime Games? You're terrible. All of you.
Matter of fact, I'm not even entirely certain what the... Like, besides the wave beam, like, opening certain doors and, like, certain enemies are weak to it. I don't really know what else the wave beam does anymore.
Sucks ass.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of 3D games, you don't have the ability to do a lot through solid objects anyway.
Hey man,
So,
Resistance had the auger, which was a rifle that shot through walls.
that's an exception rather than the rule, though. In general, the contours of the environment tend to pose a challenge in any 3D game because you're meant to try to figure out how to move around them.
Hey man, have you played a Bethesda game before?
Landon, you can't count Bethesda. Their games are broken.
Bethesda isn't a real game company.
No, Bethesda is the perfect example of having a crossroads to go through A or B, but then you go straight through the middle instead.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh my
that
god, guys, shut up. It's Ridley Scott.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, look how spooky and scary this fight is. I wonder if I can
It looks
get on...
like he's sending
oh,
out shrimps.
never mind.
Shoot him in the dick.
Also, I think it's kind of bullshit that they claimed he was too big for Smash, because, I mean, look at this guy. He can fit.
Ridley confirmed for worst Smash character.
Game... What? The game
This is
he's
his
in...
gameplay.
The game he's in hasn't even come out yet.
Isabelle confirmed for best Smash character on the basis of because I said so.
Huh.
And she's not Ridley,
Yeah.
who obviously sucks, because... Did you see that, Rape? This video has to get uploaded to Pornhub.
What?
That was honestly kind of stupid how he, like, just jumps in place and shoots fireballs and does nothing against you if you decide.
Oh no, fake oatmeal.
What is the point?
What?
It's spooky.
Why make a trap that's not a trap?
Because you don't know.
That's what's spooky.
Look,
about
there's a little bit of it that was.
Is that supposed to like deter someone from ever like trying to walk across that?
Yeah. If all you see is a bunch of junk and then there's some enemies, you will probably try to use... I hate this door, by the way.
There you go.
You have to use your ice beam, and if you have the wave beam at that point, you're just like, poop. Let me go get the ice beam, and then it causes, them to backtrack and more gameplay. Until they fall and
Yay.
realize, oh, it's solid.
More gameplay.
Yeah,
Padding.
more gameplay.
I've got Momo.
Another point, I'm not sure if I remember making it in an existing recording part or not. But, I mean, that's kind of what they had to do in the earlier NES games when your cart size is so small.
So small.
Yeah, gotta just repeat the same things over and over in order to save space.
I said this to Landon, like, off camera when you two weren't around, but it kind of blows my mind that a game like Mario 3 exists on the same console as games like Mario 1.
I think that when Mario 3 came out, they had the ability to have a larger chip. So you could put, like, more stuff on the game.
I mean, like, even still, though, it's like... It's just such a huge, like, technical upgrade.
Definitely. I will... I'll give you that. You can have that.
Yay. It's mine. That statement I
It's
made.
not Nintendo's anymore.
Yeah. Mario 3 is now owned by me. That's not what I was referring to at all, but fuck it. It's mine now. Hey Landon, do you like balls in your face?
I love balls.
But, do you love them in your face?
Only in my mouth.
Oh.
The NES makes me feel ancient because out of all like the old consoles back then, that was the one that was like you inserted the cartridge like a fucking VHS tape.
Just for a follow-up on the whole chip thing, the Super Mario Bros. 3 cartridge uses Nintendo's custom MMC3, the memory management controller, ASIC to enhance the NES capabilities, which allows for animated tiles, extra RAM for dialogue scrolling, and scan timer to split the screen.
Well, yeah, Nintendo's the one.
What does the 3 stand for?
The world may never know.
Well, of course.
Mainly because I'm too lazy to investigate further.
Well, of course, Super Mario Bros. 3 would be more powerful than most NES games because fucking Nintendo is the one that made a custom fucking chip for it.
I make
really
custom
devoted
fucking
to the
chip
game,
for it.
and who could blame them? It ended up being one of the greatest games of all time.
Well, yeah, but like at the time,
I see your greatest game of all time, and I raise you one Lexine's Quest.
Why did I know that you were going to say that?
When does Landon not bring up Lexian's Quest?
Plug, 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 plug. And we're out of here.
yay!
So
I'm
Landon,
out of here.
So Landon, how about that Lexian's Quest 2?
Shut up, though.
Lexine's Quest
We
2
only
is
bring up
spookiest
the
Let's
one
Play
game
because
that's
it doesn't
out.
exist yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
When does
Maybe that's our LP for next year's Spookfest.
Dirty Skanks 2 win?
What?
When you pay me money.
Boo.
If the Dirty Skanks were so great, why wasn't there Dirty Skanks 2?
Exactly. Oh boy, guys, do you want to climb?
Not really. That's why I stopped moving.
He's like, do I really
just-
have to?
I don't feel like playing anymore.
Yeah, I'm done.
Can we play a different game?
Bless you.
Can we go back to playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2?
Only if you start LPing it.
But you have to LP.
Or when you
Xenoblade
turn
Chronicles
on Night in
1
the Woods.
first.
What? No. Jack has to play the first one.
No, that's
first.
what I was replying to Jack.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay.
fine.
Can we say no and LP Valkyria Chronicles instead?
Sure.
I mean,
Which
you can let's play
just
that
recently
while...
came out on the Nintendo Switch.
Plug.
Well,
Buy
if,
Valkyria Chronicles 4 today.
if Len...
No, Valkyrie Chronicles 1.
Oh, okay.
Now that we've
I
had
mean,
a
if my-
shameless plug, Sega, please give us money. We're desperate.
Yeah. Yeah, Sega, you owe us money for plugging your game that is 10 years old.
we plugged your game on a video about a Nintendo game.
Yeah, you owe us lots of ad view revenue. And just remember to smash your
Dick.
comment button.
Okay.
Sega,
Smash your dick in.
Sega.
Ow.
What?
This, hear me out, please.
Hey, Sega, while you're at it, can you give us Jet Set Radio 3?
Hey, can you give us anything from a franchise that's not Sonic?
Well, there's Yakuza.
And not Valkyria Chronicles or Yakuza? Because those are...
Hey,
Not that we don't need more of those, but they're doing well enough on their own.
Well, they released Fist of the North
hey,
Star.
can you just fucking bring us Valkyria Chronicles 3?
How about
I will not complain.
I demand a
At that
Hatsune
point.
Miku RPG.
What?
how
No!
about more like a
Please?
what? More like a what? Yes. And while you're at it, give us another Super Monkey Ball. It's been a while since we've had a good one.
We're demanding a lot of things from Sega, who definitely isn't listening.
No. They owe us money, remember?
I would love a new Super Monkey Ball game.
I don't know, the most recent thing from Sega that I think that wasn't like Valkyria Chronicles that came out was, or Yakuza, was I believe, one of the Shining Force games, I think.
Shining Force did come out this summer.
Give
Has
us
Sega ever even published
Or
a
not
game
Shining
that's
Force,
similar to
Shining
Metroid?
Resonance.
It's Shining Resonance.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's a Shining game.
give us a remaster for Burning Rangers,
Oh god.
please.
Well, because I think,
Give us a new Skies of Arcadia, or just port the first.
because you can only play that
port
fucking
Skies of
game on
Arcadia.
the Saturn, right?
Yep. Never been remastered or ported to any other console.
And it's also,
Give us Panzer Dragoon.
and
Also
the
that.
unfortunate thing is that the Saturn stands as the hardest console to emulate.
Unfortunately.
Whee!
I did get one game to work on my Saturn emulator though.
It's because the Saturn
really?
has weird architecture.
I remember one time, like when Sega had, I don't remember if it was at E3 or what, but like they were talking about like Sonic and All-Stars Racing transformed on stage, and the guy kind of like the guy that was, I forget who it was that was talking. It might have been Aaron Weber. I don't remember. Was
Yay,
like,
it's the Ice Beam.
yay! He was like, we're open to suggestions for. Oh shit! Never mind. Next time.
Lol.
We're open
Oh well, we'll
suggestions
never
for
finish
next
that
time.
conversation.
Rest in peace. If I can remember to, I'll post a comment.